For those who wish to, we will now kneel for our moment of silence.
Really? Because see, black people get symbolism and we get no substance. See, symbols do matter, but some substance need to follow that symbolism, especially if you're an elected official. And then they got the pure unadulterated gall to kneel with kente cloth. They don't even know what the kente cloth even stands for. But you got black people cheering that on, and liberals, neoliberals saying, "Oh my God, that was such a beautiful thing." This is their resume. They haven't done much of anything to change material conditions through public policy. Now, Karen points back to Dr. Reed Jr.'s poignant essay. The left operates with no learning curve, Reed writes. It long ago lost the ability to move forward under its own steam. Indeed, we are forced to endure videos of Black death again and again, not only because the GOP thwarts every effort at meaningful change, but because white liberals have run out of political ideas or the power to fundamentally transform policing. And here is another overlooked point. How are the graphic deaths of Black people acceptable to consume, especially when white death, yes, the police kill white people too, gets nothing like this treatment? I can't help feeling that these hellish loops only compound public desensitization to Black death and are doing more to harm it. Oh my God, Mayor.
Listen, Brother Reed was spot on in his critique of the left. The left is as culpable as the right. The right, of course, we know has already stated that their stance is anti-Black. But doing nothing also puts you in that field, in that column for me. The idea that you can kneel with kente cloth and not have kente cloth policies. Where's your policies of unity? Where's your policies of fixing the systems that are ailing our communities in a manner so that we can watch more Black death on TV, on regular primetime news, than in any Showtime flick? This is absolutely disgusting. This is also disgusting and a result of Black faces in all the wrong places. Black faces been elected, but only elected for themselves and not our communities. Representation is not enough. It's not enough. Putting on a kente cloth and kneeling is not enough. Let me see policies that have the impact of kente cloth and the meaning of that cloth and all of those colors and what they mean for us. Where's the equity in our lives? It does not bear fruit in their policies. I'm talking about white liberals. And when I say white liberals, I'm including the Black faces that are not standing up for our communities, that applaud this shenanigans. Where are the policies that move us past the point where Black death is as much part of your morning intake as cornflakes?
Ooh, there it is, Mayor. I mean, you laid it. And two people, in our line of heroes and freedom fighters really critiqued and really defined who white liberals really are. And that was the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. and Minister Malcolm X. And Dr. King even went as far as that, regrettably, he had to lay it out that most white people are racist. That white supremacy is supreme in this country. But they don't want to talk about the radical King, and Minister Malcolm X laid it out too. I'm absolutely disgusted. Mayor, we're gonna do an explainer video about the history of policing in this country, what it means. And we're just gonna break it down for people, but I'm very sad, and I've been sad. I mean, I ain't been right since this happened, honestly. And the microaggressions that Black people have to deal with, the anguish that we have to deal with all the time and still have to operate, the psychological burdens that we bear on a regular basis and still carry out everything else that we are obligated to do. We love this country more than anybody else and get treated worse than anybody else.